All right, guys, welcome back. It's still this same Sunday as I did the 544 video, my first tractor I started farming with. I figured I'd show you some of the other tractors in this at this farm. Like I said, I know these people. We have an International 756, 310 German Neuss engine. Great engines, love them. This is, of course, the has the dual hubs on, and they do use the duals. I think they use this on the Harrow. They have a 3-point hitch Harrow. We got a set of wheel weights. They're the 18/4/34 rear tires, so they aren't the 38s. I think these were factory with the 34s, so it is factory. It is correct. A lot of guys put the 38s on. If I had one, I'd want the 38s too, just because the 18/4/34s are a more expensive tire. Front weight bracket, got 3 weights on the way it looks. Oh, this is new. Since the last time I was here, they put a different staircase on. That makes it nice getting on and off the tractor. So this, if I remember right, this had pretty many hours on, so let's explore what we're exploring today. Oh no, 7,091. So you got 7,091. Looks like they lost their shifter thing there. 2 remote valves, of course. See what else is on here. Yeah, I like that staircase. That's a nice upgrade there. Two lights in the fender, which is nice. I like that. That's how I would want it. Flat top fenders, of course. Let's come around to the back here. You can see the 2 remote valves. Dual PTO, of course, was standard on all these. The 756 was nice because it was kind of the next model from the model before would have been like your 706. But when you get down into the 686 or 666, that series, you had the lighter transmission and rear axle. The 706 and 756 was kind of the start of the heavy duty rear end, as far as the weight of the tractor. These were nice. They're still today in high demand, like a 706 or 756. Just because of the horsepower you have to work with, you're rarely gonna damage the rear end on this. Whereas the 686 was a higher horsepower and a lighter rear end, and we did have trouble. I have seen that at the dealership, but it all depends on the operator too, of course. So yeah, 756. I'll show you what else is in this Quonset building. It's a custom 756 custom. So here we have an 8N Ford. It seemed like every farm had one. We never had one at our place. My granddad never had one, and the farm that I'm on now never had one. They did demonstrate one, and they didn't like it. The story I was told, they didn't like how low it was to the ground. It was too low to the ground, and they wanted more of a higher tractor, so they had bought a Farmall Super, a Farmall C, and then an Oliver 88. So they were the row crop tractors, I guess. I mean, these are row crop tractors too, don't get me wrong. It's just what they did. They demonstrated one and they didn't really care for it. So I had one with a loader, so I know all about the 8N Ford. On the back of the 756, we have a New Holland 1411 disc bind. And over there's a John Deere G. You guys have seen me driving that around in the past video. That belongs to this farm. It's not mine. None of this is mine. I'm not trying to say it is. There you got a John Deere G. And this thing I think they just bought. And for you John Deere guys, it's a 7810. I did crawl up in the cab. It's got like 10,000 hours. So it's... don't know much about it. And... I'll just give you the view. That's all I can do. I don't know anything about it. I can't tell you engine size. I can't tell you transmission. I have no idea. Looking at a John Deere for me is like speaking another language. But I can drive the G. I do like the G. Out of all the excuse me, out of all the 2-cylinder tractors that John Deere made. I do like the G. I think out of all of them, if I was going to own one, I would pick a G. So, all right, guys, I'm going to mix this in one of the other videos just because it's a little bit shorter, but you can see what's going on, give you a sense of more of the equipment that's here. There is quite a bit more here. There's a 5088 International. There's a 584, I think an 884. There's a lot more John Deeres. It's kind of just a mix of everything. There's 4 John Deere and International. Lots of equipment on this place, and I always said I try not to let it fool me. Acreage wise, it's pretty close to what I farm, the acreage here. So it's not a huge farm by any means, but they do a lot of custom work. They have a big square baler and that kind of stuff. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll mix this in another video. Stay tuned for more. There's always something else coming. All right, guys, welcome back. Yes, I'm in the cornfield again. Yes, I am spraying again. Somebody asked how many times you spray corn. I said, well, this year it was 3 trips through the corn. Pre-emerge, post-emerge, top dress nitrogen. So the corn is at or above V5, and we got to run some down. Try to get the same exact tracks as last time. That's hard to do. I think it was this road. Yeah, I can see the tracks. Okay. I'm here in this cornfield. This is one of the test plots that I have going this year for the micronutrients, the sugars. Some of you guys know that I had bought some products from Genesis Ag, and I know it wasn't all a real positive response. A lot of guys didn't see the necessity of it, and I'm not gonna say that I'm not convinced, or I'm not gonna say I'm totally convinced in it either. This all got started when I did soil testing this year, and this year was the first year that I had gotten the micronutrient test done also. Last year when I soil tested, I didn't bother with micronutrient testing because it was, I don't know, it's like, I don't know if it was $5 per test per nutrient more, or what the deal was, but anyway, last year I didn't do it. Hang on a second here. Something's leaking on the sprayer. All right, I'm not getting any work done by standing there talking, so I will spray while I talk to you guys here. So it was pretty expensive to have the micronutrient test done, but being that it was ground that I had never farmed before, I wanted it done to see what was here. So what the test revealed was that the sulfur was almost not there, the boron was that low, a couple other ones, iron, I can't remember them all, they just weren't there. I don't know, whatever reason, I just was lacking micronutrients. So I started this year, and I'm gonna run corn down here where I started, but I guess get into a row here. Looks good. Okay, I started the year determined to put some of the micronutrients on that was lacking in the soil tests. So I actually did an internet search to see who sells the micronutrient packages, see what was out there, what was available, and crap, I'm gonna start a roll over here. Hang it. Anyway, one of the top results for micronutrients was Genesis Ag. So it got me wondering if that was the same guys that were doing the Corn Wars episodes. And sure enough it was. So I was ready to do buy just the micronutrients when I started the year. I liked that they were foliar or broadcast, and we're pulling up the hill here. It's real rocky here. Now, you know what? I'm gonna get over here because the end rows there's nothing there. So anyway, what I'm trying to say, I was ready to buy the micronutrients, was ready to order them, and I did a little bit more digging into some of the other products and found they had a starter corn program, and I decided to follow that. That's what I decided to do. It was a decision I made. I was going to try it out this year. Certainly wasn't going to hurt it. As far as the micronutrients and the sugars, but anyway, so we're going to get some more chicken manure. So, I know a lot of guys still wonder about this stuff, including me. But I know there are a few guys that are definitely interested in this and are wanting to see how it goes. So I want to kind of do that and bring you guys along here. So hold on a second. But I'm curious. And I'm trying to get my soil tests to be about the best they can be. I do use the Ag PhD fertilizer removal app, so you can see how much last year's crop took away. I think, yeah, this is where I came through last time. Try not to run more down than I have to, but it's not always the easiest. I think I want to get up. I know why. I gotta get turned around the opposite way. I know what's going on here. When I did this field, I started from that end and worked this way. So now I'm working from this end, and all my rundown corn is on. All right, I gotta get situated. So anyway, guys,